This is ESPN on ABC.
Welcome to Game 3 of the NBA Finals as the series shifts back to Dallas. Luka Doncic playing through a myriad of mounting injuries. He had a 30-point triple-double in Game 2, but put the loss on himself, saying he needed to be better and clean up those 8 turnovers. He's looking clean ahead of this game as well. Meanwhile, the Jays, they're going to need to turn up their game yet another notch with no Kristaps Porzingis in the lineup. We are counting you down on ABC.
It's time to change the dynamic. The series is 2-0.
Just be prepared for another fight.
This heavyweight title fight is in a new arena.
Yes, sir! He is that guy!
I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more.
They're coming to your house to take you out.
Do whatever it takes.
And if you don't handle business in your backyard, that's exactly what they'll do.
You can run up if you want.
The NBA Finals is next.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, delivered by DoorDash.
We start our show with potentially series-shifting news here in American Airlines Center. Kristaps Porzingis has been ruled out of Game 3 after suffering this injury, as you see here. Joe Mazzulla, he told reporters the medical staff watched him go through tests and did not want to risk it. The Celtics will certainly miss him in this game tonight. It is time to send it over to our wonderful game crew. Mike Breen, take it away.
Thank you, Malika. Of course, the Celtics up 2-0, but they'll be without that man, Kristaps Porzingis. The left leg injury in Game 2 has him sidelined again. But for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, they're 9-1 in the playoffs without Porzingis, who missed games earlier with a calf injury. As for the Dallas Mavericks, back home, Luka Doncic put up big numbers in Boston, but the Mavs have dropped 2 in a row for the first time in these playoffs. And good evening, everyone, with JJ Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. Welcome to Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have been like a machine. 9 straight wins, only 2 the entire playoff section have they dropped games. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they've got to somehow manage to come back. And Doris, there's so many things that they have to do better. But number one, I think it's fair to say, is Kyrie Irving.
No question, Mike. For Kyrie, against excellent individual defenders, gaining consistent separation has been very hard. And when you look at the numbers over the first 2 games, of the 37 shots he's taken, 30 of them have been contested. He's gotten loose a couple of times from 3, but not able to knock them down. But this is what we know unequivocally. He has a 13-year career of elite, efficient scoring, and he's in much friendlier confines tonight.
With more on Irving, let's check in with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Kyrie Irving said when he watched the tape of games 1 and 2, it was like watching himself back in high school. He said, I just need to settle myself down. He said he likes the matchups. He likes the shots he's getting, but he doesn't like watching them hit the side of the backboard or the back of the rim. It's why he was at the arena early tonight, even earlier than he usually gets out on the floor, getting shots up for about 30 minutes. It was 3 hours before tip-off. Jason Kidd said the advice he's given his point guard for tonight is slow down, slow everything down. He told him as much as you want to be great and as bad as you want it, it cannot be fast. It's got to be slow. Mike?
All right, Lisa, meanwhile for the Celtics, they're the subject of tonight's Domino's pregame HQ. Obviously, the loss of Porzingis is big. We saw how valuable he was in games 1 and 2, but this team has been able to move on. Now, they've been historic offensively all season long, but in these finals, the defense has been championship caliber.
And that defense starts at the point of attack with Drew Holiday and Derek White. Doris referenced the separation that Irving's trying to create. Holiday has been able to negate that with his elite screen navigation. The 2 biggest plays from Game 2 were on the defensive end for the Celtics. Holiday creates havoc, leads to a Derek White steal, ends up being a Holiday 3. They got a little bit of separation. Dallas battled back, had a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game, and it was Derek White with the game-saving block.
Those 2 have just been magnificent all season long for the Boston Celtics, and especially here in the finals. Will this change in venue change the outcome? Well, the American Airlines Center crowd will do their best to help out. Right now, let's go to Dallas PA announcer Sean Heath.
It's Game 3 of the NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. Please direct your attention to the video board as we honor the life and legacy of Jerry West.
The NBA family mourns the passing of a basketball giant, Jerry West. An NBA cornerstone for over 6 decades, West was an all-star every year he played and helped the Lakers to the NBA Finals 9 times.
The Lakers have done it!
Off the court, West's brilliance continued, serving as the architect of 8 championship teams. An NBA champion, he was recognized by the Hall of Fame as a player, contributor, and as a member of the 1960 U.S. Men's Olympic team. Jerry West was also the first player ever recognized as Finals MVP, and his ability to deliver in pressure situations time and time again earned him the appropriate nickname, Mr. Clutch.
Jerry West made it from the other side of the midcourt stripe.
Please join us in observing a moment of silence in honor of a true legend, Jerry West.
Mavs fans, we ask those who are able, please rise and kindly remove your hats as we honor America. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by artist, producer, and lead guitarist for Machine Gun Kelly, Justin Lyons, the Guitar Slayer.
We've proven why we deserve to be here. We've earned our right to be here. We have to play 4 of our greatest games in order to win the finals.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. With YouTube TV, there's never been a better time to be a fan. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by Bad Boys Ride or Die, now playing. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
It's been one of the most anticipated finals.
And now let's watch it. You are watching what greatness is all about. Throws it up. He makes it.
Back out to Allen. And the celebration will begin.
The NBA championship. Simply amazing.
It's the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks in Game 3 of these NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. Finals back in Dallas, Texas for the first time in 13 years. And the head coach, Jason Kidd, with some instructions for his team.
What do we have to do? Talk. Then after we talk, what do we have to do? Listen, right? And then we react. The big thing, connection. For 48 minutes, right? For 48 minutes, right? Protect home, be connected, talk to each other, huddle up, right? And then the bench, like you guys have been, be involved, cheer each other on. Even if they make a run, we stay connected.
Well, often the coaches will say in the biggest games, the little things matter. As we look at the starting lineups brought to you by Ford, Al Horford will start again. He has started. Now this will be his 13th game in these playoffs. Again, no Kristaps Porzingis, out with a leg injury. Same starting five for Jason Kidd. And JJ, Kyrie Irving told us yesterday, yes, they're down 0-2, but after looking at it, the gap is not as big as it feels.
He's right. They were right there in game 2. Honestly, that game probably came down to some costly turnovers and missed free throws. They still have to do a better job of limiting the Boston Celtics three-point attack. You can't expect the Celtics to go 6 for 23 again on open threes.
If that gap is small, it became infinitely smaller with the